Talking out of my ass. Number 24. And this, my 24th talking from my shitty, Dinkleberry laden, thermonuclear reactor, shit spewing, turd rocket ejectile projections from my anus. Pull up the notes. LOL. That's a note. LOL. You notice how everything can be diffused with LOL. Hey, your mom's a bitch. LOL. Hey, you like to suck cock and you're a dude. LOL. I want to kill you. LOL. I want to rape your mom in front of your fucking sister. LOL. Diffused. Instant diffused. I don't know. It's better than fucking, what do you call it? You go see the priest in that fucking little cubicle? Confessionals for the Catholics. Confessions for the Catholics. Yeah, you just, just put a little LOL at the end and you fucking instant appeasement. Hey, I want to behead your sister. LOL. Hey, I want to fuck your wife and then fucking chop off her fucking limbs and throw it into her fucking fire. And then hit her with a couple with the fucking surface to air missiles. Or fucking sorry. Or fucking some kind of missiles. See her roll out of the fiery pit and a ball of flames while she's sitting there legless and fucking armless and shit, and she's burning to fucking death. And dying in agonizing fucking scorching pain of a death. LOL. Oh, I'm off to a great start. Con job mom. Yeah, so my mom was trying to con me. At least in my mind she was. And, the thing about it was the whole fucking when she was trying to con me, it reminded me of her conning other men. Because she pulled this shit on some other men. I even saw her do it. She went to this one old guy's house, right? I don't know how the fuck she met this dude, right? So we're at this dude's house, right? I'm in the fucking living room, and him and her are in the she and he are in the bedroom. Fucking happy? She and he are in the bedroom, you fucking grammatical fucking detail-oriented cunts. Fucking petty detailed motherfuckers. He and she were in the fucking bedroom, right? They were sitting on the edge of the bed, because I went there, I kind of want to see what they were doing, so I just kind of peeked around the fucking corner through the door, And, she was, he was touching her. He was touching my mom's face, right? Like rubbing her thigh and shit. Nothing fucking, not even heavy petting and shit, right? Anyways, what'd she do? We leave that place, and now she's got like a $4,000 loan from this fucker, right? And so I was like, man, even as a kid, I knew what the fuck was up. I wasn't a kid, really. I was maybe like 13, something like that. But I knew what was up. I knew my mom was conning that dude, just trying to get money out of him and shit. But then she tries to turn around and fucking con me like I'm that fucking dude, like I'm that fucking chump. My own mom, she thinks I'm like a fucking chump, man. That's what she fucking thinks. I'm telling you, man, she hates white people, man. My own mom hates me because I'm white. That's why she's with black people from now on. Yeah, she's with some African Cuban dude now. And she really made note of that. He's not just Cuban, he's Afro-Cuban. I was like, yeah, okay, Mom, you and your white hatred and shit, right? You're trying to chump me out like I'm some stupid white bitch. Like I'm that fucking dude. Sitting on the edge of the bed, rubbing your fucking thigh. You're gonna get a fucking $5,000 loan out of me or whatever the fuck you're trying to get out of me. Like I'm that fucking chump. And after that, like I said, after I fucking ignored her request, she was like calling me like almost every fucking day. Well, I sent you that letter. I spent a good amount of money to send you that fucking letter. It looked like some, she wrote some kind of fucking contract out on fucking like fucking letter paper and shit, right? And supposedly she spent like hundreds of dollars of shit, some shit on that fucking shit. Right. She had little X on there, right? Me agreeing to whatever the fuck she wanted. Right, right. Some I don't know. It's just fucking shady, you know? Like I'm the fucking chump now. Yeah, my own mom. A, hates white people, and B, she's trying to con me because I'm fucking white. LOL. LOL. They always want you to be in fear. They do, don't they? Who is they? I don't know. They is that fucking TV you're watching every fucking day. They is that fucking YouTube fucking piece of shit telling you the fucking world's gonna end and humanity's gonna fucking die. They is the fucking newspapers fucking filling your heads with fucking imminent danger and shit. Every fucking turn you make. Every step you walk down the street. You're about to be killed and shit. Why do they always want you to be in fucking fear? Why? Profiteering, possibly? I don't know. They made a shitload of money off of fucking generators before Y2K was gonna hit. Gas generators, gas electrical generators and shit, didn't they? I don't know, maybe they want to sell some generators. This new antibiotic, this new bacteria-resistant fucking strain of super bacteria. Or antibiotic-resistant bacteria strain. Resists all antibiotics. What do they want from that? That fuck vegan gains, quoting this fucking WHO, World Health Organization. There's a direct quote from there. I'm going to paraphrase, but yeah, people are going to die, quote unquote. People are going to fucking die. Why do they want that fucking level of fear in you? It's got to be about money, like anybody says. What you want to figure things out? Just follow the trail of money. Where you smell the money, that's where the fucking that's where all the fucking motivation's coming from. It's all money motivated. But what if it does kill us all off? Then it does, man. There ain't nothing you can fucking do about it. But I bet you fucking goddamn fucking good and fucking sure they'll be selling like fucking some new antibiotic for about $1 billion before that fucking strain starts taking a hold of the fucking North America, won't they? Yeah, it's all gonna kill you. But buy this fucking new antibiotic that I created in my fucking lab for about $1 billion, so I can make some money off your fucking chump ass. You fucking sucker. Mark my words, that'll fucking happen. I predict that. Because there ain't no fucking way they're creating this level of fear with this super resistant bacteria without profiting in some fucking form or manner. But what if it does kill you? What if it doesn't? What's the probability that something's going to kill you? Some bacteria's going to fucking kill you and you living? What's the probability? Some people are going to die, quote unquote. The WHO, the World Health Organization. That I got from Vegan Gains watching that fucking bacteria-resistant fucking video that he fucking created. Oh, thanks, meat eaters, you're going to kill off humanity. That fucker even. They used to do it with me, with the Russians. When I was coming up, the Soviet Union, when I was still in effect, USSR. Every fucking night they had on TV, fucking like this fucking long procession down the streets of the fucking, the Kremlin in Moscow. These fucking big thermonuclear, like olive green, these dark olive green fucking missiles with the red Russian star on it and shit, right? Every fucking night they would show an image of that. The same fucking image every fucking time, right? It's Orwellian. It's 1984 all over again. In 1984, George Orwell, what did he had like two societies. You know, one was fighting another one. The next day, another one's fighting another one, and now they're allies, and the next day they're enemies and shit. They're always pumping you full of that fucking garbage and shit, right? Trying to make you afraid and shit. Why? Mind control, definitely. Profiting, definitely. Ebola's gonna fucking kill you. Where's Ebola now? I mean, if you want to talk about odds, so far they're like 0 for like I don't know, 6 or 7. Y2K, right? There's 1. I was supposed to fucking end humanity. The gas price is going high. That was supposed to fucking be the destruction of all suburbs because they didn't have no public transportation. They were too reliant on fucking petroleum to fuel their fucking cars and get around. So all the suburbs were supposed to fucking like be decimated because they would become like barren and vacant and shit. And everybody had to move to the fucking city because nobody could afford to drive around. And there would be no fucking fuel left, you know, for everybody. Did that happen? Gas has been at a steady like $4. It was at a steady $4.50, almost $5 at times. For like a good 3 or 4 months at times. Now it's back to 2 something. What did they do? Oh, good. Technology saved us. Our great Lord and Savior, fucking technology. Read, what's that one ultra-conservative fucking book? It was big in the 80s. But this guy talks about it, man. He talks about, like, he quotes Gulliver's Travels. Like, when Gulliver, he goes to the town of Lilliput or whatever the fuck that is. And he's like, he's talking about the scientists, how they're always thought of as like deities because they're fucking saving the world with their fucking scientific, technological, you know, breakthroughs and shit. But look at how dependent we are on them to figure out shit, to institute fucking solutions. Why is that? Why are they the only ones who can figure shit out? Why are we so dependent on them and shit? The scientists. Oh, global warming. That's supposed to kill us. Yeah, I was watching a YouTube video. A Nobel laureate in physics, I guess, I would assume. Yeah, he said global warming is a fucking hoax. He said there's only about 8 thermometers in Antarctica. And all these fucking global warming fucking alarmists, they're talking about Antarctica's fucking getting warmer and shit, and they only got 8 thermometers across the whole fucking continent. Is that a continent, Antarctica? I don't know. 8 thermometers in Antarctica, and somehow these scientists can make generalizations that Antarctica is fucking melting. All the ice is fucking melting away and shit. And he said, another interesting thing. Before temperature, worldwide temperature was just measured by the fucking thermometers on land and shit. But then they switched over to the fucking measuring the temperature of the sea and the land. And now all of a sudden the temperature of the earth is rising because they changed their fucking the way they gauge the temperature differently. Before it used to be land, now it's sea and land. So now it's global warming. We're all about to fucking melt away and shit. We're about to be devastated by fucking spontaneous hurricanes and shit caused by global warming. Oh, the cold? That's just from evaporation. The reason you're feeling cold, that's because the world is actually getting warmer. You see? Because the water vapor is evaporating into the fucking atmosphere and swinging back around through the jet stream that's coming down as snow. That's the reason it's global warming. I don't buy any. Listen, I rarely buy into shit what scientists say. I'll listen to the greats, the basic physics. But when these scientists come out with these fucking theories, and then they're attaching all this profiteering from it, like these carbon dioxide credits. I actually kind of feel sorry for corporations because they got to deal with this fucking dumb shit. Obama talking about global fucking warming all the time. And they're talking about CO2 tax credits and shit, or credits and you get charged whatever so many millions of dollars for fucking CO2 emissions and shit, right? Yeah, they're turning that to an economic hardship for corporations. Not that I feel fucking any sympathy for corporations, but I kind of feel sympathetic for this issue because I know it's bullshit. I'm not gonna say I know full-handed. I'm not. What am I? I'm just some dumbass piece of shit walking the sidewalk and shit. I'm just some guy who you walk down the street and you fucking ignore him while he's fucking brushing shoulders against you as he passes you by. That's all I am, right? Yeah, but they're trying to put a cause and effect relationship, a causal relationship between fucking CO2 emissions from fucking cow farts and fucking engine exhaust emissions. The combustion engine and the fucking and the compression engine emissions. Yeah, so this Nobel laureate, this physics guy, said the temperature of the Earth has risen 0.8. I don't know, since like 0.8 degrees. I don't know, in Celsius, I think he said. 0.8 degrees in Celsius in the last, like, I don't know, fucking 100 years. 0.8 degrees. Global warming. I don't know who's right. You got him saying one thing, the other side is saying the other thing. But why are they even trying to create that fucking fear? It's to make money. Why there's CO2 carbon dioxide emission fucking penalties for corporations. It's about money. So we'll see. We'll see how they profit from this fucking new fucking antibiotic resistant super bacteria. Trust me, they're gonna think of a way. They always think of a way. They don't do this kind of shit for no fucking reason. Kuleshov effect. They're movies. I mean, it's fake. They pretend to be real, but I was watching that fucking one movie about the Amazons, about those kids going to Amazon and they get eaten by the fucking cannibal pygmies, the cannibal pygmy Indian tribe in the fucking middle of the Amazon forest. And my girlfriend, she was with me, and I was just fucking laughing at everything. She's like, why are you laughing? Because I'm like, it's all fucking fake. It's all fucking faked. The Kuleshov effect. I learned this in film school. When you want to show a guy getting shot on a fucking film, in a movie, you show the gun firing off, and then you cut to the guy like hole in his stomach with blood spilling out of his stomach. That cut. There's a fucking leap of fucking like missing premise. Fill in the blanks that you're supposed to do with your fucking mind. Gun fires off. Then you see the next cut, a guy holding his stomach with blood coming out. There's a big fucking gap of information between the gun firing off and the fucking guy holding his stomach, right? There's a big cut, and you're supposed to fill in that gap. And you do it imperceptibly, and you do it without even subconsciously, I should say. The Kuleshov effect, that's what it is. So whenever I look at a movie, I know it's fucking fake because I can always see like the Kuleshov effect being used. In that fucking movie, where the Amazon tribe's eating fucking people. Those little kids. Those fucking young adults, whatever the fuck they are. 20-somethings, whatever the fuck they were. In one cut, they show the guy getting strapped to a fucking, the black guy, the big fat black guy. They show him getting strapped down to a fucking rock, and they're about to fucking chop his arms off and shit, right? They use Kuleshov effect and all that stupid shit. At one point, they're showing the guy, you know, they're cutting into his arms and shit, right? In another shot, they show him completely limbless. Then another shot, they show him going into an oven to be baked and shit. There's tons of gaps in between all those shots that you have to fill in subconsciously, and that you do it without even knowing it. You know, in essence, you're being manipulated. Your mind is being manipulated. You fill in the blanks. That's what the fucking directors of these films are hoping that you do. Kuleshov effect. Another con job. Wow, 22 minutes almost, huh? Well, I hope I'm ranting it up. You know, good for you. I hope I'm boring you to fucking death. Okay, beaten by a woman. Yeah, I was beaten by a woman. I was about, I don't know, 20-something. I think she had me by, I was about a foot taller than her, but she had me by about I don't know, a good 50 or 60 pounds. She was a big, thick-ass fucking, you know, one of them rhino dykes and shit. Whatever the fuck those bitches are called. Buffalo dykes or some shit, right? And we were in this fucking self-defense class. It was like a submission / wrestling class, where we combine wrestling moves with like fucking submission techniques, like arm bars and shit, right? Chokeholds and shit. So, whatever, she was a bull dyke or whatever the fuck they are. She gets on, we start tangling up and shit. She does some fancy fucking move that she's acquired through the fucking years. She goes like under me, and then she winds up on top of me, like straddling me and shit, like she's riding my dick and shit. But instead she fucking takes her forearm and lays it across she lays the blade of her forearm across my throat and chokes me out, and I tap out. So technically she beat me. I'll admit up to that. Do I have respect for that? Yeah. Even though it was a quote unquote submission wrestling class, you couldn't strike the person while you're sparring them. You couldn't like kick them or nothing like that. You had to just, you know, use grappling techniques and shit. She beat me fair and square. Of course, that was like my first class. I didn't know shit about it. And she had been like doing it for like, I don't know, 10 years. I guess she was like a couple belts below, or maybe a belt below the black belt. They're often like belts in this fucking submission wrestling shit. It's at Dagerberg Academy on Lincoln and fucking Lawrence, somewhere around there. A little south of there on Lincoln. Yeah, but they got all those classes there. They'll let you spar with people and shit. Of course, you got to sign a release form. And maybe you get your ass beat by a woman. So there you go, feminists. Any fucking bitches who are listening to this. There you go. The big bad fucking meanie. The piece of shit male screaming about women and how weak they are all the time. He gets his ass beat by a woman. Or at least choked out. I'll own up to that shit. Whatever. Score one for the women. Could she take me in a real fight, that woman? I don't know, man. First of all, I had to reach on her. And now fucking I got her by about 125 pounds probably. See how well she fucking, you know, maneuvers my body and shit. Shifts my, you know, uses my body weight against me. That's why there's weight classes. You don't see big fuckers unless you go to that Grand Prix. The only person I ever saw do it was Nogueira against that big fucking what was it, like some sumo guy or some shit. I can't even remember. He ended up Nogueira choked that fucking sumo guy out in some Grand Prix in Tokyo for Ultimate Fighting. But she got me fair and square, even though she had me by about 50 pounds. It's like I said, she was one of them bull dykes, them big-ass fucking thighs and shit. Big-ass fucking, whatever, volleyball-sized titties and shit. Back fat and shit on her fucking back of her neck and shit. Yeah, all that fucking fat on her. She probably had some strength on her, too. I don't know how, but she got me pretty good. Choked me out. So there you go, feminists. Merry Christmas. Chapter in my life. I know I discussed this before, but this is just rolling around in my head, just making me angry and shit, thinking about this oh, I'm starting a new chapter in my life. You fucking bitch, you fucking cunt, fuck you. Like your life is so easy. It's like turning pages of a book with your fingers. That's all your life is. It's so carefree. And you never faced any fucking challenges. You got to compare your fucking life to like a book. Like it's so easy going through your life. It's easy as turning pages in a book. So now you got to characterize your life as chapters and shit. Whenever you start something new. Oh, it's a new chapter in my life. Like you're not going to face any fucking obstacles and shit. What if that new chapter in your life fucking ends up killing you? Or fucking maims you? Or fucking is so difficult that you end up fucking failing and falling flat on your fucking ass? Are you going to be so like fucking flippant about characterizing that endeavor that you try to take on that you fucking failed at miserably as a chapter in your fucking life? You're going to be so fucking whimsical with it? Huh? Are you? It's a new chapter in your fucking life. Fuck you. I hope that fucking new chapter cuts short and it ends up with your fucking obituary. Fucking characterize your life as a fucking new chapter in your fucking life. Fuck you. Hope you fail miserably. Just so you shut the fuck up and acting like fucking life is so easy that you can characterize it as your life is a fucking chapter, like it's easy, like it's just like you're just turning pages in a fucking book and shit with your finger. You're sitting there with an iced tea, turning the seconds that go by in your fucking life like they're pages in a book, a new chapter in your life. Fuck yourself. Rating systems for the week. Yeah. What did that one comedian say? I don't know fucking his name. I think it was Nick DiPaolo. He posed the question, why does the fucking homeless bum walk across the street and block all that fucking traffic? Why does he sit there and piss all the drivers off walking in the middle of the street knowing full well those drivers can't fucking hit him? Why does the fucking bum do that? Why does that homeless piece of shit, that smelly, dirty, fucking dressed in fucking rags, his clothes are like fucking in holes and shit, and they're all black and covered with fucking grime, city grime and shit, and sewer garbage. That smelly piece of shit with the holes in his shoes. Why does he fucking walk across the street in the middle of fucking traffic and stop everybody? He hasn't had the fucking right of way, but why does he do that? What did Nick DiPaolo say? He said, only reason he does that, because that's the only time in his fucking life that guy's gonna have any fucking power. The only fucking time ever in his fucking life that he'll be able to actually fuck with somebody. Because everywhere else in life, he's a fucking, he's just a piece of shit. The invisible man, pretty much. But in the middle of an intersection, that's the only that's the only time in his fucking life, like I was about to say chapter. That's the only time in his fucking life he'll have any fucking power over anybody. Why am I bringing this up? The whole the rating systems for these fucking apps. Say you work for them, right? And they got the little gold star bullshit, right? Oh, here's your 5-star rating. Here's your fucking 1-star rating. Threatening, people threatening. Oh, I'm going to give you a 1 or 2-star rating. How do you like that? You fucking cunt, right? See, those people, it gives them power. It's like the weak having power over the strong. They got the little fucking one finger vendetta against you and shit. I'm going to give him 1 star and leave him a bad negative review. It's the only fucking time those weak little bitches are gonna have fucking power in their fucking life. Ever. And they know that. So they use it to their advantage to fulfill some fucking void in their fucking pathetic fucking weak lives and shit. Thumbs up, thumbs down on a fucking YouTube video. Oh, I'm such a weak little bitch. I'm gonna thumbs down this shit. I'm not thumbs down. It's thumbs down for this guy. Oh, I hope YouTube takes his video down. Thumbs down, you weak little fucking anonymous fucking weak bitch. Fuck you. How about you thumbs down up your fucking ass, you fucking pathetic bitch? How about you fucking 1 star up your fucking slimy ass fucking cunt? 1 star me, you fucking cunt? Fuck you. Yeah. Rating systems for the weak and the timid and the cowards and the people who have no power, the people who are fucking defenseless and shit. They can act like little fucking cunts that they are and give you little 1-star ratings and shit. Leave you a fucking negative anonymous review on Yelp. The internet gives power to the fucking weak. The whole network, everything. The fucking apps. It gives power to the fucking weak. How long do you think that's going to happen? Well, listen, if you know anything about the economic markets, the markets always right themselves. Always. Everything eventually rights itself in economic markets. Right? What about in nature? Doesn't everything right itself in nature too? The weak having power over the strong? Is there anything fucking natural about that? Like I said, the economic markets right themselves eventually. That's why you have economic collapses and shits, and then you have a rebuilding period, and then eventually gets fucked up and overblown again. But eventually all that shit crashes down. And that's just like natural order of the economic markets. What about the natural order of, of humans? Of strength and weakness? There's a natural order to that too. You think it's natural that the weak have power over the strong through this fucking internet, fucking 1-star fucking reviews and shit? Thumbs up, thumbs down. You weak little cunt, you anonymous piece of shit. Now you have power over me? That'll conclude this 24 talking from my asshole. Good luck dying.